Welcome back to Community Matters. Today we've been learning about Raleigh's annual International Festival. And what would an international festival be without international beer? Here discussing international beer are Dave Rogers of Big Boss Brewing and Chris Gant of Freedom Beverage Company. And Dave and Chris, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you for bringing beer, too.
Absolutely.
We very much appreciate it. Give us a little background on the history of beer and the different brewing styles. Would that be a good place to start? You want to take it, Dave?
Sure. I mean, most American craft breweries right now they have a portfolio of beers that are based on old world beer styles. So our core beers are a English brown ale called Bad Penny. So we're trying to make that beer as close to possible, as true to style as possible. But we do have variations. Being Americans, we have to change things from the old world to new world. And so our IPA, which is another English style in origin, we actually use blood orange in it right now. So that's another twist of that we're taking old styles, old traditions, and things like that, and taking them a step further or in a different direction than what some traditional brewers would do years ago.
Well, I know here in North Carolina, we've become kind of a hotbed for breweries.
Certainly.
I mean, it's really grown. What are folks going to see at the festival this year?
A wide range of beers from Sri Lanka, Poland, Lebanon, England, Belgium, classic sours, IPAs, to some of your German-style beers, wheat beers, gozes, pretty wide range of everything.
So I have to come pretty prepped. I got to
Yes.
get ready. Yes, okay.
Explore.
Yes, explore, spend all day there. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about Big Boss?
Big Boss is the first brewery in Raleigh, at least the first that's lasted this long. We're now a 10-year-old company. We distribute only in North Carolina. Very little beer leaves the state still. And like I said, our core beers are traditional world beer styles. And then we're reinterpreting things, like I just mentioned, our IPA. We took our wheat beer and made that more into a cucumber and lime beer that, we just changed it, just took one little thing out of the recipe or added something.
Sure.
Just to make a twist on it.
Personalize it.
Personalize it, Americanize it, if you will.
Put
But
your own special touch on it.
of course, oh yeah.
Touch the beer.
What's the difference? I know you guys know, I don't. Cask brewing versus keg. I mean, what are the differences?
Well, yeah, I brought
Well, I
a
see
cask today.
cask
just,
here, yeah.
just so people can see it's something totally different than what a keg you would see in most restaurants.
Right.
And there are places in the state that do serve Cask Ale. So the biggest difference is that it's a beer that's going through secondary fermentation, and it's going to be served pretty much like you see it on a countertop, like you see it here on a countertop, poured off with gravity instead of using CO2 to push the beer through the keg.
Okay.
Which is what most restaurants are doing right now. So this is a old school. A lot of breweries in the UK do it, and some continental European breweries still do this, because this is what they were doing long before CO2 kegs were made. We at Big Boss have we have the biggest Cask Ale event in the state, where people can try it and see the difference between what a traditional keg would be and what a cask conditioned beer would be.
Is there a taste difference?
Yeah, typically you're looking for freshness. They're not stored very long. The companies I've met in London years ago, they were like 2 weeks. Like, it goes out the door and it better be served in 2 weeks.
Interesting.
And another thing is, because there's no carbon dioxide being pushed through, it's going to have a lighter mouthfeel. So it's not going to be as heavily carbonated as a CO2 beer.
Well, what about Freedom Beverage Company? What's that all about? Tell us about it.
Independent distributor, fine wines, craft beers, boutique wines. We don't do grocery, so you won't find anything in a traditional grocery store. Mostly, specialty shops, restaurants, bottle shops. We do about 300, 400 different breweries from all around the world, and bring it straight to the consumer.
What is it about North Carolina that seems to have this attraction? I think, what do we have now, 91 breweries?
It's cracked 200 now.
Oh, is it 200 now?
I think so,
Oh, my
yeah.
goodness. What is it about North Carolina?
I think it's a demographic. You got 3 major universities within
Oh, really?
the Triangle area, 3 major universities, a lot of people moving in, making a lot of money, a lot of single income, no kids, active lifestyle, everything good about Raleigh. Durham,
Well, they're
Shelbyville.
teaching this at the community colleges as well. So, I mean, this is a career for a lot of folks now. And I think that's terrific. So for folks going to the festival, what would you tell them?
Explore.
Yeah, explore. I mean, I've been going for years. The food is, awesome. It's going to be a different experience for people who don't expect to find good beer at an event like this. And I think they should be able to find it and enjoy it.
So if you're a beer enthusiast, this is a place you really want to be.
Sure.
Be fearless. Try something new.
I like that.
You
Be
never know.
fearless. I'm going to put that on my car, bumper sticker. Be fearless.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, thanks for bringing this in, guys.
Absolutely.
Thanks for taking some time with us. Thanks for watching Community Matters. We hope you've enjoyed the show, and if you'd like to view previous episodes, you can visit our websites at RaleighCW.com and myrdctv.com. We leave you with a performance by Jenny Geska, a Brazilian dancer of Aura Studio. We hope you get a chance to see her live perform at the International Festival, and we'll see you next week.
Vamos quebrar, gente! Agora!